are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so.
Well, first, day one for us as far as getting ready for Norfolk, working on some first down and second down things. I thought we moved around pretty well. Obviously, having our starting quarterback named, we had different plays being called for him, different scenarios that we went on where he mainly was with the ones, but thought Junior did an excellent job as well as running with the twos. But worked our fire drill, like I said, just P and 10 and first and 10, and a little bit of second down today as we get ready for Norfolk State.
Coach, how does it help with now, of course, the quarterback is named? How does it help with maybe your coaching style, kind of coaching them up instead of, it's less about competition and more so about game planning?
Well, today was just trying to fine-tune some details. Obviously, you're working on things that they did last year. Yeah, you're working on things that the coach from the other program, when he was at the other program last year, and then you're trying to throw in some things that you think they may run. So, that first game, you always got that little bit element of surprise. So, we wanted to make sure we just took care of our fundamentals, took care of some details, and just kind of iron out a couple situations that we may have on Saturday. But, just because we got a starting quarterback named or, any of the other positions where their starters are, nothing really changes for me. Just want to make sure we're focusing on our details and focusing on our assignments.
Coach, after your players' names are called and they call your name as head coach of Florida A&M Rattlers, what's going through you?
Well, I'm probably not going to be able to hear my name because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a packed house. But I won't be listening for my name. I'll have my eyes on the guy waiting for me to tell us to bring the team out, and it'll be a surreal moment. But I got to lock in pretty quickly because then it would either be kickoff or kickoff return. So I know I got to get myself ready to go.
How ready this team is?
I think we got some things that we're working on. It's extremely great for us that we got some guys that are healthy, guys that we're dependent on. We got 2 or 3 days, right? So we got some things that we need to iron out. Trust me. The expectation is to play well, but we're going to face a really, really good football team, so we must be at our best as well.
How hard it was for you to choose a quarterback? You got so many.
Well, tough, right? Because obviously you got a winner and some a loser. But I thought Junior did a really, really good job. We went every day. We went 1A and 1B. And believe it or not, it wasn't a landslide. There were some days Junior was better. There were some days Daniel were better. Ultimately, the last couple of days, we thought Daniel Richardson did some better things, and but there still will be a plan to still play Junior as well, though.
What about your defense?
Defense is real good. We haven't changed much. We're probably as nasty as we've been the last couple of years. Guys are flying around, and you got number 3, 23, 5, 17, 0, 90. The names have changed just a little bit, but the mentality has stayed the same.
Coach, how have the guys gelled? You got a lot of new players in, and you talked about that early on, that one of the keys to this team, you have talent, right? How well they gel.
Well, the last couple, 2 or 3 weeks, guys kind of going through some adversity, needing each other, believing in each other. So, it's been good. Obviously, the talent show. Obviously, we did an event on Sunday where we had a team bonding event. So, guys are getting to know each other, and you could just tell each day it was getting more important. They were focusing in, and they were understanding that they needed each other. So to need someone, obviously you got to find out about them. So, little things like that. Guys are doing a good job, and hopefully we're able to lean on each other Saturday because we will have some adversity, and we're going to need each other to be together.
Coach, how do these guys really transition from training camp to now?
Well, I won't know completely until possibly Saturday, but, we're definitely, in my opinion, a much, much better football team tonight than we were when we started training camp. But as I've said, we got some things that we still got to iron out. Still got some things we got to work on. Have some missed tackles and some other things that really, really good football teams can't do.
Is there any indicator, Coach, that you might see during the game and say, yeah, everybody's ready, everybody's settled in? Is there any one thing that you can kind of look at?
Well, yeah. Last year you kind of could see it. You could tell by our warm-ups how we were. Still learning some of the guys on our football team. But, when you see us warming up and you see us moving around and not dropping balls and, we're crisp and moving around the way I've used to seeing us, warm up and move around, that probably will be the time.
How did you express to your team the mentality that you're the champions and everybody wants to beat you?
Well, I don't need to express that at all. Our guys are walking around with their rings and they see it every day. But I think the biggest thing that they are understanding is that was 2023. We got to make sure if we want to be champions, we can't worry about what we did last year. We got to take care of today, be where our feet are, and those guys are doing a really, really good job. To credit to our leaders, they're understanding. Hey, they understand they want to do it again, right? That means we're gonna have to beat each team's best every week.
Davion Westmoreland. Yes, sir. I feel like we prepared very well. I'm ready to go compete with my brothers.
Tell me a little bit about kind of reflect on training camp a little bit. I know we talked within like that first week, and you was making very good first impression. Kind of look back on training camp and how it's been for you at FAMU.
It's been very good, just coming in every day, stacking days, getting better every day with my brothers.
How has it been transitioning from, all right, we just trying to work on FAMU, now it's like it's time for game day. Like you said, it's about to get real on Saturday.
It's been the same, everybody on the same page, trying to keep everybody, keeping the main thing, just keep getting better every day.
Are you getting a little tired of beating up on your teammates, ready to beat up on somebody else?
Oh, yes, sir, I'm ready, man. Yes, sir.
Talk about a little bit of I know it's a lot of competition. Y'all compete with the offense every day, every single day y'all compete. Just talk about how maybe they have made the defense better.
Oh, yeah, all those guys, they've been putting in work, coming out here getting extra work. We just been competing, getting better, iron sharpening iron, every day getting better, getting each other better.
Appreciate you.
We see you
I thought today was good. We flew around today. We made some great plays, attacked the ball. I mean, our offensive line with great communication. They play different coverages, but other than that, I thought it was an overall great day.
Making a decision to transfer from an FBS school to an FCS school, you obviously do that expecting to play.
Correct.
And now that hurdle has become, what's your goal now? What's your goal now for the season?
To lead this team. That's it. Take it day by day. And in the day, focus on this first game and come out there with a victory. That's it.
Yeah, when you transferred in from FAMU, nobody cared about where you was in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cared that you played on the FBS level. You still had to come in and compete. Talk about that. You kind of had to earn your way to get to this.
Yeah, and I mean, coming in the spring, a lot of guys that were here before came from FBS programs, and especially like a guy like Jalen Goss. I mean, he told me, man, hey, you coming from FBS, but we don't care, man. You got to work your way and got to earn the spot here. And I felt like I did that. Got the guys in the locker room and on the field. That leadership role. So I did what I had to do.
Tell me how you felt when you found out that you was the starting quarterback.
I mean, I was definitely excited. I was always excited for the opportunity to lead this team. But at the end of the day, got to get the job done somehow.
So tell me, what made you decide to come to FAMU?
Just the winning culture. That's the biggest thing. I watched Celebration Bowl. I mean, when I entered the portal, a lot of different schools, offered me, and this was one of the schools I looked at, and I said, yeah, I played at FBS level, 2 times. I mean, at the end of the day, why not come to FCS and play right now? So that's why I came here.
All right, so you happy?
I'm very happy. I'm excited, ready to get the show on the road.
What would you say, besides getting the victory for Daniel Richardson, what would make Saturday successful for you?
To see everybody else happy. I mean, at the end of the day, we've been going against each other every day. We've been going back and forth, different practices in the locker room. Now we're going there as one, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we wear that FAMU across our chest and, make the city happy.
Big shoes to fill coming in as the starting quarterback, of course. The last starting quarterback here, Musa, he was the player of the year, SWAC and HBCU. Talk about that. You want to keep that.
Most definitely. He was a great quarterback here. He definitely left a legacy, and just want to carry it on. At the end of the day, heard many great things about him. I heard he was a great leader on the field and off the field. So I just want to continue that.
So, as of today, have you taken any extra effort to making sure that Junior is ready to come in case anything happens?
Yeah,
at the
end of the day, I mean, we're still competing. You don't ever stop competing. Every day in the film room, on the field, at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, we talk. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How have you meshed with the offense? I know you got a lot of weapons out there that you can pass the ball to.
Oh, man, as you see today, we I ain't going to say too much, but, make it happen. We're gonna definitely get it going. At the end of the day, Norfolk is a great team. They great coaching staff, great players. At the end of the day, get the job done.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl.